Once upon a time in the kingdom of Greenstall, the queen had a beautiful greenhouse. She loved its plants very much. She watered them every day and talked to them softly. She gave them names like Rose, Lily, Daisy, and Violet. She thought they were her best friends. But one day she noticed something terrible. The plants started to dry up. Their leaves turned brown, and their petals fell off. The queen was shocked and sad. She wondered who could do such a thing to her precious plants. She screamed and called everyone in the palace. She asked them to search and find the mysterious cause of the withering of the plants. She said she would reward the one who solved the mystery with a big cake and a gold medal. He scrutinized the plants like a detective. He looked for clues and footprints, but he found nothing. He scratched his head and said, "This is very strange. There is no sign of any disease or pest. There is no evidence of any sabotage or theft. I don't know what could have caused this." Princess Sophie, the queen's granddaughter, heard the commotion. She was curious and brave. She loved to explore new things and have adventures. She didn't like to stay in the palace and do tedious aristocratic work. She wanted to see the world and learn new things. She went to the library to find a solution to the problem. She searched through many books and maps. She found a map of two islands close to each other. One was called Stable Island, and the other was called Mood Island. The map said plants grew very well on Stable Island and were lush and green. But on Mood Island, every plant dried up as soon as it tried to grow. No plant could grow well there. Sophie decided to travel to both islands and discover the secret of Stable Island's success. She sneaked onto the ship of Captain Basil Stumble, the clumsy, funny, and kind captain. Sophie and Stumble started their sea voyage. They followed the map and reached Mood Island. They saw a strange phenomenon. The island's climate was unstable and changed all the time. One moment it was raining cats and dogs. The next moment it was sunny and hot. A few minutes later, it was snowing and cold. Then there was a storm and thunder. And then it was so sunny again that all the water on the island evaporated. And these events repeated over and over again. They saw that the plants on this island couldn't adapt to climate change. They were confused and stressed. They couldn't grow well and they dried up. Sophie and Stumble felt sorry for them. They wondered why the island was like this. They decided to go to the other island, Stable Island. They hoped to find some answers there. They reached Stable Island. They saw that it was very different from Mood Island. It looked like the Chinese yin and yang symbol. They met some friendly people on the island. They asked them about their secret. The people told them the island had a mild and stable climate. It rained enough, and the weather was neither hot nor cold. The plants on this island were happy and healthy. They grew very well and continued to grow for years. They were colorful and fragrant. Sophie and Stumble were amazed and delighted. They also told them Mood Island used to be like Stable Island, which rained regularly. But then something happened. A long time ago, a powerful wizard came to Mood Island. He was angry and bitter. He wanted to control everything. He cast a spell on the island and changed it according to his mood. He was moody and unpredictable. He was happy one moment and sad the next. He was calm one moment and angry the next. He was bored one moment and excited the next. He made the island suffer with his mood swings. He didn't care about the plants and animals. He only cared about himself. Sophie and Stumble realized the secret of the withering of the queen's greenhouse. No one was to blame but the queen herself. Sophie remembered that the queen had an unstable mood too. Some days she ordered Armila, her maid, to water the plants 5 times a day. But other days she told her not to water them at all. She forgot that the plants needed to be watered daily and with stable care. She was too busy with her emotions and her wishes. She was like the Wizard of Mood Island. They got on their ship and sailed away to the Queen's palace. They told her the truth. They told her they had been to Mood Island and Stable Island. They told her that they had learned the secret of the plants. They said to her that she was the one who had caused the plants to dry up. They told her that she had to change her mood and her behavior. The queen was surprised and ashamed. She realized that they were right and realized that she had been wrong. She realized that she had been like the Wizard of Mood Island. She realized that she had made the plants suffer with her mood swings. She realized she had been too busy with her emotions and wishes. She realized that she had been selfish and careless. She apologized to the plants and Sophie and Stumble. She thanked them for their help and their honesty. She gave them the cake and the medal. She promised to change her mood and behavior, water the plants daily with stable care, and be calm and peaceful. They celebrated and hugged. They ate the cake and wore the medal. They saw that the plants started to recover. Their leaves turned green and their petals grew back. The queen was happy and proud. She said that they were her best friends. They learned that having balance and emotional regulation was necessary and beneficial for happiness and growth. They set sail for a funny tale. They had more stories to tell.